Yo, what's up, guys? What a great performance today by AC Milan today, guys, defeating Bologna 3 to nothing, guys. An absolute thrashing today for Milan against the Bologna. Just a great performance today by the squad. A 90-minute performance today, guys. Something that we have not seen in a couple weeks. This was a really, really refreshing game for us Milan fans. A stress-free game. A game where Milan just outclassed the opponent today, dominated for 90 minutes. It was a fantastic match. Now, obviously, there were some concerns about the 11 today. Of course, with Nkunku starting up top with Loftus-Cheek, Fofana getting back into the 11 today. Athakami starting in his first game for Milan, replacing Alexis Salamakers, of course, who's been obviously playing all year and finally dealing with an injury because, the guy's been battling all year, playing every game. I'm surprised it took this long for him to get a knock. So to see Athakami get his first game today, we saw De Winter starting over Fik Tomori. We saw Pavlovic getting back to the 11 with Gabbia also and Magnan. And I have to say, there were some doubts in this 11, but they proved us all wrong very quickly in this game today. Just a stand-up performance today by Christopher Nkunku. I thought Loftus-Cheek played well in this game. Everybody played well today. Rabiot, man of the match performance today. Just an incredible game by everybody all around in this game today. Now, Milan had a phenomenal golden opportunity. Like 7 minutes into the game, Nkunku puts Ruben Loftus-Cheek on a breakaway, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek does a horrendous job in this play here, guys. Tries to go around the keeper, doesn't get the ball far enough away from the keeper. He's able to get his hands on it. Just a very bad play by Loftus-Cheek there. A very frustrating play, a play that I was so angry about, thinking to myself, oh, God, you better bury the next opportunity you get because we cannot be squandering chances like that. Well, luckily enough, as we saw, Ruben Loftus-Cheek was able to bury his second opportunity. But how about Zachary Athakami, okay? Getting his first start from Milan. Obviously there's some doubts about him, defensively, and can he cover for Salamakers? Well, he put in some great balls in today. He put in one great ball in before the goal to Youssouf Fofana, who headed it wide. And then after we saw Cheek, where Athakami puts in a great cross into Nkunku, who heads it, and then Bologna's keeper makes the save. And then we saw Rabiot get the rebound, and he lays it off perfectly to Cheek, who's wide open to slot it in for the first goal of the game. It's a great goal by Milan, but that goal does not happen without the beautiful cross by Athakami to get it into Nkunku. And great job by Nkunku to hold himself there, hold the line, break when he had to at the perfect moment to stay onside and get the header there. And obviously, like I mentioned, Rabiot passing it to Cheek there for the goal. It was an absolutely spectacular goal by Milan. And then Nkunku continuing to show confidence, continuing to gain his form. We saw Nutmeg Zortea showing the confidence that he's gaining. Great play by him there. And then after, as we saw, him and Cheek link up, Cheek link up there. Ruben Loftus-Cheek give him the ball on a through ball there. Great through ball by Loftus-Cheek there, guys. And then for Nkunku to actually know how to put the ball to the side of the keeper there and draw the penalty. He's got to show Cheek that next time in bloody training, for God's sake. So Nkunku does a great job drawing the penalty. Nkunku steps up for the penalty, sliding in his third penalty, guys. 3 for 3 on penalties for Christopher Nkunku, getting his 5th goal for Milan, guys. Obviously 3 goals on penalties, guys. But this guy here, listen, this guy's got talent. He's got quality. He will help this team, guys, for the rest of this season. And I think we should be keeping him for next season with the depth that we're going to need for Champions League if we do end up qualifying for the top 4. For him to get a goal there, great goal by him. To earn the penalty there was fantastic as well by Christopher Nkunku. He was just doing a lot of good things today. Off the ball, making the right passes, finishing his chances. He had a spectacular game today, guys, especially in that first half. Milan were just all over Bologna in this game, guys. First half, Bologna, at the start of the game, they did have a couple opportunities, a couple corner kicks, but didn't really threaten Milan much. Milan were compact, tight defensively, did a really good job negating any opportunity that Bologna had. Jonathan Rowe was one of the only few guys on the left flank there that was really trying to do something with the ball at his feet. But Milan just did a great job neutralizing Bologna in this game, guys. And then in the second half, Milan put the dagger in 5 minutes into the second half. You saw Miranda with the throw in there, guys. Throws it way too far out of the Bologna player's reach. So Rabiot leans in with this header to calm the ball down. And then we see Rabiot one-on-one there. We see Rabiot, when that guy there gets in a one-on-one, He takes a thumping shot, guys, to take the 3-0 lead for Milan, guys. Just an absolutely spectacular goal by Adrian Rabiot to make it 3-0 for Milan, guys. Milan were just incredible in this game today, guys. Like I've been saying, moving the ball. Rabiot was just spectacular at points in this game, winning tackles, moving the ball up forward, and Milan could have easily scored another 2 to 3 goals in this game, guys. Full crew came in. He had a couple opportunities. Athakami put in another great ball into Nkunku, who went in on a breakaway. Unfortunately, he couldn't finish there. Full crew got some chances, like I mentioned as well. Jashari and Ricci came into this game today. They got some good minutes as well. We saw Fick come in for Athakami, guys. So Bologna really didn't do much in this game today, guys. Just the entire 90-minute game today, Milan were just tight defensively, compact, winning all the 50-50 balls, moving the ball up forward beautifully. Bologna's high line was really killing them at times. Milan were just exploiting them so many times in this game today. Bologna had one opportunity with Casale in the box there, completely fanned on the shot there. For me, that was Bologna's really golden opportunity there to try to break Milan's clean sheet there, guys. But you got some stand-up performances today by Nkunku, by Rabiot. Athakami had some great plays today. I thought Fofana played well today. The defense was solid today. How about Coney DeWinter? I'm going to give this man his flowers. I've been really on his case since the Super Cup. I've said it many times. I don't think he's Milan level, but right now, the last couple weeks, he has been playing some immense football as of late. Been playing great, looks calm back there, moving the ball well. It doesn't look like he's all over the place anymore. He looks more certain of himself. Coney DeWinter deserves his flowers right now. He's been playing great. Some people think he should be playing over Fick Tamori. Sure, that could be justified at times, but listen, guys, to have 4 solid defenders back there is always great for Milan. You just rotate them, give one guy a rest here and there. There's nothing to complain about when you got another guy playing great. So whatever Allegri decides, I'm not against anything he decides. If he plays Fick over DeWinter, if he plays DeWinter over Fick, or even DeWinter over Gabbia, it is what it is. Everyone's playing well right now, and I got no complaints on who he puts out there on the field right now if they're going to continue to hold clean sheets the way they did today. But DeWinter's playing great. I thought Pavlovic looked solid today as well. Today, Gabbia, both him, Gabbia, and DeWinter all looked compact and solid today in the defense. Athakami came out for Fick. I thought Fick did a good job coming in and replacing him. Like I said, Athakami, first start for him. I think he deserves some more minutes after this game today. Rightfully so, after some of the crosses that he was putting in today. Just gives Max Allegri more confidence to play him in games, guys. And obviously, with Salamakers being out, there's obviously a major question to say, well, how long is Salamakers out for? If he's out for a couple weeks, you might have to play him. And they're going to play Pisa next week anywhere in 10 days time from now. So you could play Athakami in a game against Pisa on the road there. So that's another game you could play the kid in where I felt he was solid today. And listen, guys, Bologna are in a bit of a rut right now. They're not playing well, and I understand that. Bologna's won like one game in their last 11. They haven't won at home since November 9th against Napoli. They're really slumping right now. But Milan went in there, got the job done. You got to give Milan credit for getting the job done and dominating the way they did, guys. We have seen Milan struggle against smaller opponents. We beat Bologna 1-0 at home. We beat them 3-0 today, 4-0 on aggregate. That's great to see. It wasn't that long ago, guys, that Bologna beat us in a Coppa Italia final. They spanked us at home last year at the Dallara 2-0. It wasn't that long ago that they were dominating us. So to see Bologna in the shape that they're in, Italiano, he's in a bit of trouble there if you ask me. If he continues down this path with Bologna, they just did not look good in this game, and that's obviously due to the credit of Milan playing great today. But Bologna as well did not threaten Milan at all. You saw Castro come out, you saw Orsolini come out at like the 53rd minute. Those guys there were absolutely neutralized by Bartosaghi and Pavlovic. They did an incredible job today. Bartosaghi did worry me a little bit. He was holding his hamstring when he did come out for his Stupian, so I hope the kid is okay. But other than that, though, guys, it was an absolutely stand-up performance today by Milan. And the best part about it is you didn't play Rafael Leao today. You played no Christian Pulisic today. You have another 9 days off before your next game on the 13th against Pisa, guys. So to have 19 days off for 2 games, That is massive for the health of this club, especially for the attack. For those two there, they need to get healthy for Milan to be in the position that they're in. Without those two guys there being healthy, barely playing with each other, Leao and Pulisic this season, I did not expect Milan to go 22 games unbeaten, guys. I expected Milan to be in a top 4 placement, but not 22 games unbeaten, especially without Leao and Pulisic for a majority of the games. Not playing together, one of them only playing, the other guy not playing. It's incredible what Max Allegri has done for this team. Give him credit. I know they're playing once a week, guys, but listen, he has done an incredible job getting this team's confidence back up, helping them become a way better defensive team, showing them confidence, moving the ball better. I felt that this game here was a really good sign for this team today, guys. You're only 5 points behind Inter. We have to hope to God that Inter can drop points sooner rather than later to get back near the top of the Scudetto race. We're right there, guys. We're right behind Inter, but they're just playing some great culture right now. Roma lost to Udinese yesterday, so we gained more points on them. That is massive as well for top 4 placement, guys. But things look really good for Milan right now, guys. They get some rest now. Good win today against Bologna. You play Pisa next game. Milan's record on the road stays unbeaten. They've just been playing incredibly on the road as of late, guys. You got some stand-up performances today. The confidence continues to grow with players like Christopher Nkunku, of course, Rabiot and Modric, probably the 2 best midfield signings in Serie this season, guys. Rabiot, again, him and Jonathan Rowe playing against each other today. First time probably seeing each other since that infamous fight that they had that landed Rabiot right on our lap. Thank you again, Jonathan Rowe, for doing what you did to that man. He has been an immense signing, replacing Tijani Reinders. What a job Rabiot has done for this squad, guys. Same with Luka Modric, just pulling the strings in the midfield today, getting back in the defense, tracking back. Love what I'm seeing from Modric. Fofana, give him credit today as well, guys. When those 3 there are clicking, they're very tough to break down in the midfield, guys. The flanks did well today. The defense did well today. Cheekin and Kuku did great today. I loved Fulkrug's cameo, Jashari's cameo as well, putting that great ball into Fulkrug there. Unfortunately, couldn't finish there. Ricci did a good job today, coming in as a cameo as well today, guys. Nothing to complain about this game today, guys. Just a fantastic 90-minute performance today for Milan today, guys, against a slumping Bologna. We'll see how they do against Pisa, guys, in their next game. A massive game on the road, guys. You got to get 3 more points against Pisa after they tied you at home. You need to get some redemption after they made you drop points. Go over there and get 3 points and continue your form, guys, and continue to stay close to Inter for the title, guys. I'm not saying we're going to win the title, but listen, anything could happen in soccer, guys, and in calcio and Serie A, guys. So we'll wait and see what happens, guys, in the next match. 9 days out before the next game. Great for the squad to get some rest, especially for guys like Leao and Pulisic. But I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this game today, guys. So click like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Forza Milan sempre, as always, guys. We'll see you guys on the next episode of Rocco Unfiltered. Ciao, guys.